Ready to go?
I don't know if you're ready.
Wolftick Nation, welcome to another Wolftick episode. Now we are 6,000 subscriber deep. On Sunday we did a little special video for you guys. We announced some giveaways. So to find out on the giveaways, to find out what bike we broke into with the 6,000 subscriber bike, make sure you guys go back for Sunday's video if you happen to miss it. And watch it, find out how you can win some Geo handguards.
Man, don't miss it.
Before we break into this entire fork video, the scientific analysis.
It was created while drinking this kind of stuff right here, so you know it's going to be really accurate.
You can only imagine how this video is going to go. Before we break into that segment, let's go ahead and get the mail time.
You going to do the knocking and the doorbell and all
just drink your beer. Mail time. All right, what do we got first?
That's
first. A little bit of mail time. We've got double pack.
Oh.
It doesn't hurt to double wrap.
Bag it.
They've triple bagged it.
Triple? Well, I've double bagged it before. Uh-oh. Oh! Flipped it around. Oh!
The movie Rad.
Was it Robert Fraser?
Robert Fraser.
You guys were talking about it.
He said that movie brings back so many memories. Oh, it's a magnet. Put that in your refrigerator. Robert Fraser, we're going to send you this magnet.
Oh, that's right. This was the movie where they kept in the first bat flip or whatever I think it was.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, something like that.
Anyway, I don't know what this is. It says fragile. No clue what most of this mail is today. Berserker Nick. Berserker Nick said he was going to send some frame guard stuff from Amazon. Dude, I've been curious so much about this. Oh, it looks like a wolf, doesn't it? Check this out. Dude, it's wolves.
That's pretty cool.
Wolftick videos. That is awesome, huh?
Yeah.
Dude, let me see the mud guard.
I am the wolf.
AMS mud guard, even with the wolf on there. Man, we're going to have to hook this up with the old aluminum comp Zerker. That's pretty badass, man.
That is cool.
Berserker Nick, thank you. We might make that a little Sunday video. Berserker Nick, some more mail from old buddy Berserker.
We're already on Berserker.
We're already on Berserker. Might as well finish him up, right? If you guys remember, one of the last videos I said, I think we'll be getting some stickers from old Berserker
is this them?
Nick.
Have you seen them yet?
Mm-mm.
Oh, yeah? Well, let's make you the last to see them.
Oh, I see the reflection. Wolftick, damn it, let me see it. Wolftick Comp Zerker. Those are awesome. If we do hit those certain amount of likes on the Geo Handguard giveaway for our 6,000 subscriber bike, we do 2 giveaways with both pairs. We'll throw in some Comp Zerker stickers, and we'll throw in Wolftick video stickers. So you guys can get yourself some stickers and some handguards. Make sure you guys go back to that video and watch and see how you can win. What is this?
I don't know.
Let's see what we got here. Dude, did this thing already come in? Oh, is this both of them? The group sets.
That's what I thought it was.
Dude, this is group sets.
But you know what's weird? Is it's supposed to take longer. It's supposed to come from China or whatever.
Yeah, let's talk about these separate. We're going to talk about these ones separate. So we have an L2 group set and an RX 10-speed Sensa.
These are both drunken eBays.
Yeah, both drunken eBays, but they were crazy deals, right? Sensa derailleur will be going on the Boundary 10-speed quick shifter. And what we're going to be doing, guys, whenever we do the install on this, we'll definitely break into all this and get a little more detail oriented with it. Comes with a chain ring, 10-speed chain, and now check out this cassette. But look at the back. That is cool, man.
See, it might be good, it might be crap, but we'll find out, because that's what we do. We guinea pig.
So make sure you guys have those notifications turned on.
Yeah.
Find out.
Yeah. Keep an eye out for these videos. We're going to be doing a lot of installs, not a lot of testing because of the weather. And then once the weather clears up, we're going to be out there all the time.
Mm-hmm. This is an 11-speed L2 cassette. Came with a cassette, that shifter, a chain ring, an 11-speed cassette. And let's look at this derailleur. Nice and shiny. $96. We'll do a real-time we'll do an install, then we're going to do a real-time review. Don't really know what bike yet. There are some bikes in the works, but we'll have to find out and see if this thing gets any chain slap or anything. But make sure you guys stay tuned. Very cool mail. That was really good.
It's not
I can't believe it came in. Oh, we got more mail.
We got more mail.
Telling us the DVD.
Oh, yeah.
4-in-1 drama.
Oh, yeah. Oh, thank you.
What we got? What the heck is this? Perfect. Basic. A love song by Bobby Long and Lonely Hearts.
Matter of fact, I think John Travolta's in all those movies.
Jamie Lee Curtis and Annie DeSalvo.
Yeah. But Perfect is a movie I had on VHS. And I only remember a little bit of it here and there, but it was one of those 80s movies, and I wanted to get it on DVD, so I got a good deal on it, and I went ahead and pulled the trigger.
Wolftick videos. Now, this is from M. Kelsch.
Pennsylvania.
Is that PA?
It would be PA, yes. What the hell are you doing? That is like the weirdest opening of all time.
Now, this says, race face chain ring tab spacers. Put ring inside. Listen to Dad. These make the outside look nice. Try them on the tiramisu? Question mark. Your boy, Sick Brick. Oh, Sick Brick.
Sick Brick.
Cool.
There you go. All right.
Okay, let's see. Let's see what he sent us. All right, look at those.
Now
Very
you don't have to
cool.
get all messed up over it.
Yeah, Sick Brick. Thank you so much. And
was
now it's
nice.
going to be completely blended in nice-like,
Look
right?
with
So you don't see them
perspective.
shiny pieces that are going against the gold. Sick Brick. That's awesome, man. Thank you. Listen to Dad.
We got the Wolftick Nation's great, man.
Dude, yeah.
That's cool.
Wolftick Nation is great. Hopefully you guys went back and watched the, or will go back and watch the 6,000 subscriber bike to see how you guys can win yourself some Geo handguards, Berserker Nick aluminum comp Zerker stickers, and some Wolftick video stickers. But Wolftick Nation, thank you so much, man. Berserker Nick and Sick Brick. Very cool stuff. Let's get into the fork extravaganza.
I'm gonna
Let's
tell
break
you,
into them.
Well, real quick before we do that, I wanted to say, Chris actually had said, we should do our rating system on the forks and all that stuff, that people would enjoy that.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And he's not the only one to have said that.
No,
Few
we've been
people have
planning
said
it for a
that.
minute.
And I have sat there, I don't know how many times, beer in hand, saying, son, I can do a rating system. I can do a Wolftick rating system on forks. And you went, Dad, you drank too much.
Mm-hmm.
You need to go to bed.
Go to sleep.
All right, well, Wolftick Nation.
Wolftick Nation.
You guys kept saying and asking, hey, can we get some kind of a Wolftick rating system on budget forks?
Mm-hmm. You guys, they were really big fans of the scientific tire.
Very scientific.
Very scientific on our budget tire roundup. So we thought, well, let's go ahead and do that. It's been in the works for a minute now, and we're coming out with the budget fork roundup. Everything from Bucklos to KRSEC.
They're all in there.
Suntour,
all of the forks that we
X-Fusion.
got that we have bought, air forks that are $200 or less are going to be in this.
Because we think that $200 or less is the ultimate budget. That and down as
It's
far
a
as air
cutoff.
forks. 6 different forks. Why don't you give us the rating?
I'm going to let you guys know about
Give us
these
the ratings.
ratings.
Let's go.
Wait, the rating system is going to be much like the tire. I tried to make it as close to the tire rating system as possible, so you guys don't have to relearn a whole other thing, and it makes it easy for everybody to follow along, I think. Like the tires, we have looks plus feel. So it's going to be the looks, which is subjective, 0 to 5 on looks.
Okay.
The feel is 0 to 5 as well. The smalls, how it handles the small stuff. You're hitting just little bumps, stuff like that.
Smalls,
0 to
next.
5. The adjustment effect of the fork. So the adjustments and how they affect the actual performance.
Okay, so compression and rebound.
That's a 0 to 5 category.
Okay.
Now here's a big one, because this is the one that people love to talk about because you get on a roll with. It's the large impact stuff, also known as the soaks it up factor.
Soaking
When it
up.
starts soaking it up, or soak that up. Large impact, also known as soak it up, whatever, is a 0 to 10.
0 to
with
10.
decimal point as well.
Okay.
So that's a huge weight on this. And speaking of weight, next one is weight. 10 pounds, 10 points, minus whatever it weighs.
Okay.
And then stanchion length penalties. Kind of like the tire width penalty. The stanchion length, I understand. The exposed stanchion length does not
different,
mean
not
what it's
necessarily.
the travel necessarily.
Yeah, what it's got.
But we're going to treat it just like the tires. Anyway, so we're going
You
to
guys
go
will
with...
learn as we go. You have a max.
We'll learn as we go.
Yeah, you have a max of what?
If the fork didn't weigh anything, it
Yeah.
could be 40 points.
Okay, so we have a max of 40 points. We're going to score them for you guys. 6 different forks ranging from 27.5 to 29er fork.
Yeah, my question to you is, since you don't know the answers to this, just like you didn't with the tires,
Mm-hmm.
then why don't you tell me what you think 6th place was?
6th place. 6th place is going to be the ZTZ
You are correct.
Kashima fork. Kashima.
Kashima, $109 when you got that.
Yeah, so, I mean, given the price, it's kind of hard to really knock it too much.
Yeah.
But the biggest knock on this fork is it does not have a rebound.
It hurt it because
Yeah.
on the looks plus feel, and the rebound really came into it on adjustment,
Mm-hmm.
but on the looks plus feel, and the looks you give it a 2.5, which I thought was
didn't have
kind of
any
low.
stickers.
Feel you give it a 2.5.
Now, the feel has to do with the compression. Remember, it doesn't have rebound, but one of the big hang-ups on this fork is look at this compression. It's completely gone.
How it handles the smalls, you did give that a 3.2. The adjustment, this is where it really got hurt, you give it a 2.0. On the handling of the large stuff, you gave it a 6 out of 10. It weighed 4.4 pounds.
4.4 pounds?
Which gave it a 5.6 score.
Okay.
So it scored 21.80.
21.80 out of 40. Next is going to be the KRSEC.
You would be correct.
I knew it.
The KRSEC. We paid $126 for it.
Mm-hmm. As soon as you got on the bike, this gold color doesn't really match with anything. The really shiny stickers on here, it made it just look cheap.
On this one, the looks, you did give it a 3. Feel you gave it a 3.8.
It does have a pretty smooth rebound with a pretty decent amount of clicks.
Okay.
Yeah.
The smalls, you only gave it a 2. And
yeah, I mean, it felt like it was constantly trying to push me off of the trail. Just didn't impress me too much, man. It just seemed like it was always just full bore, full extended, and didn't really want to move.
Adjustment, you give it a 3.5. On the large soaks it up factor, you give it a 6.5. So I guess it came alive a little bit on the bigger jumps.
Mm-hmm.
So that might be a better fork for some of the heavier riders.
Yeah.
The weight on this one, 3.86 pounds.
That's light.
That's light.
Is that the lightest of...
That's the lightest fork we've ever weighed.
3.86 pounds. That's extremely light.
6.14 on the weight. And that gave it a score of 24.94.
24.94 out of 40. Oh, next fork is going to be the Bucklos.
The Lutu.
Really?
The good old
Lutu.
Lutu.
Let me write Lutu down.
Now, a lot of people ask about this Lutu, and we really should have waited till we did a GT Aggressor Pro's budget upgrade update. Let's be clear on one thing. Yes, the Lutu is done, okay? Mm-hmm. But the Lutus took more... I mean, there ain't a fork that we have in our stable that's even scratched the surface of what that fork went through before it gave up.
You can see these stanchions are all wore out. This fork right here really started it all. I mean, this right here gave me so much confidence. If I were to get a brand new one of these, I wouldn't have a problem putting on one of our newer bikes. On
the looks, you gave this a 4.0, okay? And then on the feel of the controls and the fork itself, you give it a 3.8.
3.8, it's very similar to the KRSEC and the ZTZ as far as that goes. This one here is actually still smooth even though it's blowed out.
Now when it comes to the handling, on the smalls you gave it a 4.0. Mm-hmm. The adjustment factor you gave it a 4.5, so the adjustments really have an effect on the fork's performance. The large soaks it up factor, hitting the large stuff in it, you give it a 7. And it weighed 3.87, so almost the same as the KRSEC. Score ended up being a 28.33.
28.33, that's a big step up.
That's a big step up. Well, it's a big step up in price, too.
28.33. I know what the next one is.
What would that be?
It's the Bucklos.
Correct.
All right, that's what I thought. Bucklos.
Bucklos.
Good fork. That's a damn good price on the 29
fork.
$110
that's crazy
airport.
Cheap.
It's got compression. It's got the lockout. It's got rebound. That's cheap.
On the looks, you gave that fork a 4.6.
It's a really good looking fork.
On the feel of the controls and the fork itself, the quality, you give it a 3.9.
Yeah, 3.9. The rebound is what impressed me the most on that as far as the feel goes.
On the smalls, you say that one handles it. You give it a 3.
Once you go past that 100 mark to 120, you lose some of the smalls, but you gain in the bigs. But that fork there was decently impressive in the smalls.
Adjustment factor as far as the controls have an effect on the fork, you give it a 3.7.
Yeah, 3.7.
The large soaks it up factor, you give it an 8.7.
Yeah, I had to rewatch that video earlier, and it's just the amount of air that I was getting and just how cushiony it was every time I landed.
And the weight was 4.05, which is not bad. It gives it a 5.95 in score. Final score of 29.85.
29.85.
Yes.
Dang. I'm gonna go with the Enix.
Wrong.
Really?
It is the Suntour
Epixon.
It is the only fork in this category that is tapered, and it was $191, which actually, to score as high as it scored, is pretty. I don't think that's a bad deal at all.
Yeah.
Like, the looks of that fork, which are a little plain Jane because it's an OEM version or whatever.
Plain
OE
Jane.
version.
What did I give it?
You give it a 4, which I thought was a little generous. Quality feel. You give it a 5 out of 5.
I'm giving it a 5 out of 5 as far as the feel goes. The what I love is the rebound is tucked up underneath there pretty good. Really smooth. And the top lockout and compression knob, that is so smooth. Really good quality. I had to give it a 5.
Wow, I was surprised at that. You give it a 4 on the smalls. And on the adjustment, you give it a 3.8. Cut you down a little bit because...
The rebound.
Because the lockout. The lockout is
to the RockShox. The lockout does have it to where it gives a little bit. The difference is the RockShox gives a little bit and then it locks out. The Suntour gives a little bit, but there's never really a lockout.
It gives a lot when I push on it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Soaks it up factor. The one that you get enamored with.
Yeah.
9.3.
9.3, 140 millimeters of travel. And that's just taking on the Cat's Meow and down the Triple C.
They actually weighed 4.13 pounds, and really, I don't think they're as heavy as I thought they were.
And 4.5
because they're kind of
Bucklos.
beefy. It would have been 31.97 instead, because of the penalty, it's 31.77, which in the future, when we're comparing to other ones, might come back to get it.
7.
Number 1, your favorite fork of all time, $200 or less.
X Fusion Enix.
Yes. Recommended by Carson Brooks.
Mm-hmm.
So
now,
it's a 120 millimeter fork, a 27.5, straight steer tube, and it was $200.
$200. Right at the top end of your budget.
At the very top, that's it. You know, the cutoff. The looks of this fork, you give it a 4.6.
4.6 out of 5. Really nice, clean stickers. The look
it looks so much better in person than it does online.
Yeah.
The feel of the fork, the quality, and the controls, you gave it a 4.2.
I gave the 4.2. Probably would have been higher on the looks and the feel of things, but like the compression knob and the air cap are both plastic.
The smalls, you say it handles it at a 4.6 is the score you gave it.
It handled the smalls great. Everything it was just so responsive on.
Adjusting effect, the adjustments having an effect on the fork's performance, you give it a 4.8.
Yeah, like I said, it was dialed in. It was a really good fork.
Now, on the large soaks it up factor, you gave it a 9.5 out of 10.
Yeah, I mean, that thing, it's 120 millimeters of travel.
And you've used every millimeter of it. And now that fork weighed in at 4.05 pounds as well, just like the Bucklos.
Light, it feels, very responsive.
The score ended up being a 33.65.
33.65.
That's the score to beat. All right, so that is the Wolftick video, the official Wolftick video budget fork scoring system. Scientific is all get out.
Just like the tire one.
Like the tire one.
Guys, we appreciate you watching Wolftick videos. Hopefully you enjoyed the budget forks. You guys got any questions? Let us know. And you guys, we'll try to put some of the affiliate links to some of these forks in the description below so you guys can get yourself some. Thanks for watching Wolftick videos, guys.
Yeah.